The Broadway production ran for 2 years and won 5 Tony Awards, including Best Play. Now, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is heading out on the road. We're here at the show's rehearsal studio in New York City to meet the cast and find out more. For anyone who hasn't read the book or seen the Broadway production of this, can you tell us a little bit about what The Curious Incident is all about?
Sure. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is the story of Christopher Boone, who's a 15-year-old boy from Swindon in England, who's a boy who sees the world in a way which is very particular and unlike how most of us see the world, and goes on a detective adventure which takes him across England, and in so doing he learns truths about himself and his family that change his mind about the world. Christopher
Boone is one heck of an unforgettable character. What do you love most about getting into the head of this 15-year-old boy?
Definitely like the bravery that he just carries throughout this piece. I think for any 15-year-old going on this kind of journey, it's a big deal. And the way his mind works, he sees the world differently than everyone else. And we're lucky enough to see the entire play through his mind.
When Christopher can say to Siobhan at the end of the show that he was brave, that makes my heart tingle, and it means the world to me that I'm able to send that message out to people in the audience. Yeah.
He's an extraordinary mind. He's this amazing mathematician, and even though he might have some problem with social interaction, he has all these other qualities that are just amazing. So watching him in that story really cultivate that and go beyond his comfort zone is really a fun story to watch.
People come out of this play sort of saying wow and wanting to talk to more people about it. What do you think contributes to that sort of fan reaction and admiration for this story?
Well, it's such an immersive experience. I mean, you have this amazing set, and then you have all this brilliant movement choreographed by Frantic Assembly, and then you have this beautiful story that Mark Haddon and Simon Stevens wrote, and it's directed by Marianne Elliott. It's really awe-inspiring, I think.
Well, I do think that there will be a lot of discussion about how lovable Christopher Boone is. I think that he's irresistible, and I think that people will recognize things in Christopher that maybe they've seen in their own lives, and they will feel a newfound affinity for.
As the play tours the country, why should theatergoers across the country be excited to spend an evening with Christopher Boone?
There is no show in the theatre in the USA or in Europe that is like this show. There's no show so imaginative, so deeply theatrical. There's a story of great simplicity but tremendous scale.
Christopher is an extraordinary boy and in extraordinary circumstances, but so many of the things that he goes through with his family are things that families all over the country go through and things parents struggle with.
Plays don't get the chance to go on tour a lot. And so we are so lucky to be able to bring this one on tour because it's such a special experience.